TKO, I remember we were at a hand meeting in Chicago, and I had gotten a phone call from, I believe it was Dr. I can't remember, it was either Dr. Gerlich or Ed Cotton, who was an orthotech at Cook County. And they said they had an idea for a boxer fracture. And so I said, well, great, I'm going to be in Chicago at this hand meeting. It was like a week or two away. Let's meet. So they showed me what they had in mind. They had a very good idea. And what they wanted was something that would fit either hand, both sides. So that's what we went with. And this goes to show you how many prototypes and how long it takes to develop something right. We tried that. So a year later, the next hand meeting, we show the brace. And so it was made so it could fit for either hand. The problem was the doctors that looked at it, they all loved the idea, but they said, I can't see the two fingers here, you know, the pinky and the ring finger. I said, I need to see the tips of those fingers. So I wouldn't be interested in this brace. So then I realized, well, this can't be done right or left then. You have to sit there and make it, it can't be in one side. It's got to be in a right and or a left. And so that's how so I flew back out to Chicago and saw them after that and said, guys, we got to start over and this is what we got to do. And we did it, we tested it. It's become really one of our key products. It's worked fantastic. But it's solved a lot of problems. Originally when Ed Cotton and Dr. David Gerlich came to us, they had a product that was something like two pieces together, and they wanted to make it where it would fit right or left. And so we said, well, why don't we put a piece, of material here, and that way we could make it work, and the stays were going to be straight, so we could bend the stays either way, so it'd be right or left. And like I said earlier, what happened is the doctors want to be able to see these two fingers here. So anyway, when we went back to the table to make something that would be right, or make a right product and a left product, okay, what we did is we designed this with an opening and the reason the opening is here is because when doctors pin a fifth metacarpal fracture, we wanted to make sure there was an opening so that there was no compression against the over the surgical site. So that's why we put this little hole in it. And what we found as soon as we put the hole in it is that we could do an ulnar gutter or a radial gutter. So you could get, with one product, you could do a radial or an ulnar gutter brace. So on the right ulnar gutter, you have a left radial gutter. On the left ulnar gutter, right radial gutter. Then we realized, I was in an office one day and I saw a patient in there with the ring and middle finger being immobilized, and I said, geez, you could do that with this product too. Nobody had even thought about that at the time. And so what you do is you just take your pinky, bring it through on the ulnar gutter side, and just strap it together. And now so you can get a 3-in-1 brace. Now, after several years with this brace out, we had some physicians coming to our booth saying they love this product because they can also use it for a lot of when they want to put fingers and extension in that. And in particular, they were talking about Dupuytren's. Now, we've actually made a Dupuytren's brace since then, but the doctors love the idea that they could take the same brace, flatten it out, and now they had something that could take care of their Dupuytren's after their Dupuytren's, the Xiaflex injections or whatever else however they were doing surgery on Dupuytren's, whatever it would be. But they needed that flat brace to keep the fingers extended, and they said this was working great for it. You could do 1, 2, and as you can see, I did 3 fingers here.